gonna be hard to get you, Josh. You gonna have to skip up. Shane's gonna have to try to slide in. He's gonna be like, "What's up, nigga? Give me up in this."
Alright, so are we recording yet, John?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said we were recording on both already.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
I know, because we could have been started with the other two cameras, and then Shane's on his phone.
I had to get that list.
Alright, let's get it. Y'all ready?
What's good, fam? Relative Vision TV here live.
How you doing?
Comfy L.
You already know what it is.
My
What's
boy
good, y'all?
Montroy
Nice to meet y'all. How
in
you
the
doing?
You already
building.
know what it is.
Good afternoon. How's it going? We're here just with some special news. My boy just dropped the album,
Yes.
Hot Fire. You know what I mean? Like Dylon in the building. You know what I'm saying? Let them know where they can find that, man.
So you can find my EP, Just Getting Comfortable, on Apple Music, iTunes Store, Spotify,
Yeah.
Amazon Music, iHeartRadio,
Alright, listen, man.
Pandora,
Alright,
Tidal,
no.
Yeah.
Not again.
Deezer,
One more.
Spinplay,
We don't even know what that is. It's okay.
Napster. It doesn't matter.
Go get
Go
it.
search for it. You will find it online on YouTube. If you don't
Get
have
the
any
app.
of those, YouTube.
the
It's
app.
free. Come on now. Go ahead and find it.
All right. So we're here just with some news. We're gonna go over a couple of things that's been really hot in the news right now. One of them being Bernie Sanders running for president again, which I think is very dope. He's an older guy, and they were talking about how old he was when they ran the first time. So it's crazy that he's running again.
It is crazy.
What do you think about Bernie Sanders getting out there in the presidential race?
You know, I think he's a good candidate. I'm not very versed on what he's about. I was a supporter the last time he was running and talking about running, and I'm with Bernie. So if he runs this year for sure, trust I will be behind him.
Alright, well, last time when Bernie came out, I was all for Bernie. I thought Bernie was a good individual for us. I haven't done too much research on him now, so can't really say too much, but I hope he has all best hearts for America. So that's what I got to say about it.
That's right. Bernie Sanders, I think some of his policies are kind of socialist. That's all I know about him. I read maybe very, very little about who Bernie Sanders is, but I've seen he has some good movements about him. I know he's a real patriot, you know what I mean? So he's not like Donald Trump, just a businessman trying to do business. So, we're going to try to bring you more news updates and try to come to you more often. The podcast is going to be something that's going to change all the time, and we're going to put out different episodes, different amount of content. So we want to just let you guys know we'll be doing different things, and we got different things coming up. So other than Bernie Sanders, we're going to talk about Michael Cohen, Donald Trump's lawyer, actually, and the trial that he's going through, the fire that they just put this guy through. But I don't think he's really fazed by it.
Yeah, so what were they saying about that?
It wasn't much to say. All the things that Donald Trump, all the lawsuits that he's been through. Michael Cohen's been through everything with Donald Trump, and now he's since he's been disbarred.
Yeah,
they're throwing Donald Trump under the bus as well.
Yeah,
but it's nothing that the public, haven't already known about Donald Trump. It's just it's solidified, and now now the word is out. That, okay.
So it's
some people might have been blind to it, but he was very honest about everything he was saying. Basically, I think it's because he could make money off of what he says.
Yeah.
Gain some type of clout.
We live in an era where it's about the views, it's about the looks, it's not about the content. So.
Very true,
But
very true.
Michael Cohen was a big one that we wanted to go over, and now we're gonna stop talking about that and talk about Jussie Smollett, which is a crazy case.
Crazy.
Super crazy.
He's awaiting a trial right now, and I guess he's allowed to travel. He's allowed to travel around
Yeah,
wherever he
run
wants.
wherever he wants. Yeah.
So, I mean, he can run if he wants to, but I think he should be indicted. I think he brought the country against each other.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like
He should
he made
pay-
it seem like a hate crime, and
He should pay for his mistakes.
yeah,
That's what I'm
that's a
saying.
huge one. But there's a lot of people that lie about shit and get away with it. You know,
Yeah.
Very true.
there's women that lie all the time about rape cases. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that people take as a joke.
Very true. Very true.
That people take as a joke, and it's not a game. You're playing with people's lives.
And the same thing, but yeah, and like I don't think Justice Smollett realizes like what he did, because with the big situation that happened with him, like now he had wars going on between genders, you know, wars going on in the media, and it's kind of like, you know, now that everything's out of the closet and everybody know that he's lying, people are starting to regret the actions that they did, you know, when they saw that. You know what I mean? Like they're starting to regret. So now that even makes them even more mad towards Jesse Smollett. So, and I honestly do feel like, you know, he should pay for his actions, because some people actually got hurt, you know, behind his actions, you know?
I mean, we live in a society where we're so messed up mentally that you don't know what's real and what's fake.
Yeah.
So if you're out of touch emotionally, you're gonna be always confused about what's reality and what's not reality.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I mean? Like there are some things that are staged. The government might stage them. Big companies might stage them.
Yeah.
And there's some things that are real.
Mhm.
Some things that happen to people every single day that touch people's lives.
And that's what don't get showed
Right.
enough.
I mean, but it's hard. It may get shown, but it gets lost in that.
Very easily,
Because
yeah.
since everybody has a view and can look at whatever they want, I mean, people may go across something that's real. We're at a point where everything's about analytics. The numbers are so high that you can get lost in the mix.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the last news update we were going to talk about is actually the R. Kelly thing, which we've been kind of keeping updated with, and which he got indicted and bailed out by a woman. You know, but I've heard some interesting points on this. So the girls that he's been dealing with are young, but if you look at different parts of the world, even different parts of the country, certain ages are legal. Not making this case okay or anything like that, but I mean, another reason being is because I was hearing that he was with some of the mothers as well as the daughters. You know what I mean? So there's probably a bit of jealousy going on. You know what I mean? There's a lot that goes on with that case. I mean, I as an age, like, I heard it was okay to be with like 14-year-olds or something like that in Africa or in other countries, man. So
Yeah.
in Europe, there's some places in Europe I know you can breed with younger women. So
Do you think that's probably why like some of the mothers in the R. Kelly situation didn't like really confront the charges and shit?
I don't know. I mean, the parents, I feel like,
'Cause
are
they're,
more
like,
at fault
messing
than
with
anything. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have a child and you don't know where your child's at, that's pretty much on you. You're being a bad parent. You know what I mean? The kid is only going to do as much as the parent can let them, you know. So, but yeah, other than that, man, we're gonna try to connect with you guys and see what you guys what topics you want to bring up, what guests you want us to bring on, what segments we can bring to you that are popping. I know we want to do a food vlog. We're gonna do this Newsly thing, or probably try to do it daily, just to get our faces out there a little bit more, just to get more content out to you guys. We also have a nonprofit coming. We're going to be supporting kids' education. With that, we want to support the curriculum that they're going to be taking on as far as putting engineering, agriculture, what was another one we were saying? Business.
Yeah.
These are all major things that you can learn at universities. I think kids should learn at a lot younger age, and to change the dynamic of things that we actually do in our society, instead of teaching them something that might just lead them to be sheep. You know what I mean? We gotta actually start to breed leaders.
Yeah, exactly.
But outside of that, man, we got a clothing line that's gonna push the push the nonprofit. So 50% of the proceeds will go to the nonprofit. The other 50% will go back to designing more shirts. So if you guys can help us out with that, kids education is something that's important, and we're gonna be pushing. It's a major thing. And do you guys have anything else that you wanna?
Yeah, just basically just like what you said, help us help the world. You know, we're trying to do something that a lot of people, well, not, I wouldn't say a lot of people aren't doing, but we're trying to do something that's, you know, just better for the world, better for the youth, and, you know, better for the parents out there. It's just better in general. So if you guys can help us, help everybody else, you know, that would mean a lot to us.
Yes, I do. Please donate. Help. Kids education is the most important thing, the foundation of the nation. And grab that mixtape while you're at it.
You heard me?
Yeah.
Get that.
That's what's up.
Get that.
We're gonna continue recording. We're just gonna sit here and chop it up. We're gonna just collect content, and you guys can watch, or nobody's watching at this point.
Learn.
But we're just chilling. But
Chill like villains.
I want to get everybody in the shot so I don't have to keep on moving this.
How you gonna do that? Josh gonna have to sit.
So it's still like, like, what's up, y'all? What y'all want to hear?
We out here. By the way, the Division 2 is coming out very soon. If you don't have the beta, grab the beta. So smooth, so elegant.
And
I recommend it.
add my boy on his Twitch account. Well, no, you don't have Twitch.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Add me on
right?
Twitch or One Cozy Llama. Add me on Mixer, One Cozy Llama. Add me on YouTube, One Cozy Llama. Comfy L Rap, One Cozy Llama. I'm everywhere, man.
Wow, Cozy Llama guy.
Right? Gotta keep saying that name
Keep
so
it
they can
cozy.
get it. Keep it cozy. Keep it cozy.
Or keep it comfy.
Keep it comfy.
I like that.
Shout out Vans, keep it comfy. You know how we do it.
KIC.
I vulcanized my soul.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
See, we got the sage popping over here.
Oh yeah. Niggas is strapped with the sage. What y'all know about sage? Do y'all know about some sage? Yeah, I know about no sage.
Nothing.
Y'all know nothing about no sage.
Did you guys have any other hot topics you want to go over?
Any hot topics? Let's see. What about wasn't Kaepernick supposed to get like back in the NFL or something like that?
No,
Something like
well, nah, this is newly called the AA. What was it? The AAF.
Yeah, the AF or something
Yeah,
like
something like that. They reached out to him, but he wants $20 million to play, which I understand because he's a top-notch quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's been to the Super Bowl. How many quarterbacks can say they've been to the Super Bowl?
No lie.
That's a hell of an accomplishment.
And how long you been in the game for? Like 5 years?
Maybe a little bit longer.
A little bit longer?
Yeah, but he's a young dude. I think he might be younger than me.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Like
28,
what,
29.
Okay.
I think so.
Hmm.
If not the same age.
What about you heard about the what's that called? MGTOW or something like that?
What is that?
It's something about men, like men get their own way or something like that. You guys ever heard about that?
No.
Shane? You heard about that? The MGTOW or something like that?
Never heard of that.
Okay, yeah, I think that would be probably a good topic for us to talk about.
Nah,
It's like
I have
men
not.
get their own way, like, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of, like, to me, I feel like it's another, what do you call that? It's like, I don't know, like another label kind of, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But
I haven't heard anything about the movement. Is it
I think it's kind of new
a
because
positive thing?
it's basically like male independence, like, you know what I mean? Like, male don't need nobody, like, and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, they're supposed to be independent.
Yeah. Everybody's supposed to be independent or have some type of independence.
Actually,
I don't know what they're supporting, so.
My bad. I was gonna interject about the ice caps melting right now.
The ice caps melting.
Yeah, apparently there's a part of Antarctica, the Arctic or something somewhere. Let me find it. That is melting, and it's about to break off. The biggest piece since 1915 to break off, and if it does, it'll either become unstable or the entire continent would just start breaking to pieces.
And where at?
Oh, really?
I don't
Just
know.
because
Let
one
me-
piece broke off?
Yeah, because this giant piece is about to break off. So an iceberg twice the size of New York City is about to break from Antarctica. NASA says it'll be the biggest piece to break since 1915 and could cause the entire shelf to become unstable or break up. And I want to find more on that. I'm trying to.
And when are they saying this gonna happen?
It's happening as we speak.
That's some crazy shit.
So it's a for sure thing, or is it not a for sure thing?
We need answers.
Is it happening? I know it's. I'm not. They're reporting on it, but
Yeah,
is it?
it's-
The chances of it actually 100% breaking is what?
Let's find out.
We need answers. It's some big assumptions you're making right now, man. But you're not making them NASA is. Man. That's pretty big.
I
though.
mean,
It's pretty big.
science is doing a lot right now. They're finding new planets like every single day.
New
And they call them
planets.
Keplers.
Kepler's, yeah. No, it's like KELL.
I think it's
something like
Kepler's.
that. Yeah, Kepler or something like that. Yeah, finding new planets, finding new chemicals. They doing all types of shit, honestly. Like, it ain't no telling.
They find new planets, but they can't tell us what's in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
That trips me.
Yeah.
Like, can we figure that out first?
Like, what's right here?
Yeah. Everybody always trying to go outside their means, man.
Yeah. Like, I do understand, like, it's important to, like, at least have some type of knowledge about what's out there. And sometimes you can't forget about what's in there, too. Things around you.
So it's like
Excuse
a
me.
little, like, it looks like that compared to all of Antarctica, but it's still like the biggest.
Oh, you're just looking it up right now?
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
660 miles.
660. That's pretty decent.
That's significant.
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
I mean,
Why
it's
is New York?
like,
Yeah.
but I mean, hearing it does not sound significant. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
But,
looking at it too.
like,
It
but
looks
the
significant.
visual, like the actual, like being there, it has to be a masterpiece size.
Like, that's the whole piece, and that's what's falling out. It doesn't look like it's gonna be that bad, but scientists are like shitting themselves currently. Like, they don't know
Scientists.
if this is gonna happen in the next year or two, and they don't know what's gonna happen after that.
You said it's in Antarctica?
Yeah, because there's so many damn pieces of that thing that's already cracked.